daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25
What's good, everybody? Happy Monday. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hopefully everybody's having a good day today, y'all. My day is going good. I am sore than an MF, okay? But baby, we here, we alive, okay? Thank y'all so much for clicking on the video. I really appreciate it. We are here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 17, Episode 16. And the name of the episode is called Halloween Hot Pocket. Halloween Hot Pocket. Okay? Listen. It was an okay episode. I'm not gonna even lie. It was an okay episode. To me, I just feel like this, for it to only be 16 episodes so far, to me, this has been a long season, y'all. It has been a long season. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you, okay? But listen, there were some things that I've seen in this episode and we gotta talk about it. Okay, I want to know if y'all had your phones down, if y'all was paying attention to what was really going on, because what I saw last night, Angela was vindicated. Angela was vindicated last night. And see, the line is always moving, but Angela was vindicated last night.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
Because what happens is there's things that happen in the episode, and what I love about this is, again, and I don't want to toot my own horn, but you have to come down here unbiased, right? You have to come down here unbiased and pay attention to what is happening on this show and pay attention to what is being said on this show. Don't tell me what you interpreted. Tell me exactly what I said. And baby, she was vindicated. She was vindicated last night, okay? But before we get started, let's see who all here, and then we're going to start at around the 5-minute mark, okay? Let me go to the top. Let me get to the top. Let me get to the top. April Morgan, what's good? Dolica Everett, what's good? C. Patterson, Satra Del Rey, what's good? Phaedra's costume was cute. You know, I will say this, that was the best I've ever seen Phaedra. I got to say, that was one of the best times I ever seen Phaedra. She did do good. D0101, what's good? Madison Holly, what's good? You don't got a house or a husband, do Jesus. My God. My God. Yes, baby. And we're going to have to talk about that, because where I'm from, Kelly wouldn't even be able to. Kelly, listen. Big L88, thank you for the super chat. She said I said the same thing. It's way too many episodes. I'm mad that we got one more to go. Well, it's not that it's too many episodes. Remember, in the heyday of Real Housewives of Atlanta, we would get sometimes 24, 26 episodes. But I think that this season has just been, I will say that since they made it to Scotland, it was just draining. I just don't think that Scotland is a tourist destination that we want to see. It was cold outside. You know what I'm saying? They was bundled up. It wasn't like they was, mingling with the people or anything like that. So I think that with them going to Scotland, I just don't think that was a destination where their fan base would have wanted them to go to. I don't know, for some reason, Scotland to me, well, I got some reasons why. We'll talk about it. Delisha Dismuke, what's good? True Blue 8850, what's good? YDKL, what's good? Other than Angela tagging on Kelly's head this episode, it was a little boring. Oh, I'm going to make it up, though. Tanya, what's good? Cameron, what's good? Tequila Scott, what's good? I know this is going to be a good one. I'm here. Oh, because this episode was terrible. Okay, the word vindicated is doing a lot here. What's good? The form, baby, and I'm going to teach you, I'm going to learn you something over here today. Angela vindicated like Karen was in her arrest video. No, watch it now. What's good? Naomi, baby, 30 seconds into George and Ashley reality show. I knew Angela was telling the truth. Come on, baby. The last episode, Shamea, baby, move on, save your dignity. He was hot pursuit of a prostitute. Yes, yes. Rosie Posey, what's good? What's good, Big Ange, Big Faye, Big Sin, the winning team, baby. Magdalene Lamar, what's good? Veggie Loke, Mism, what's good? Chelsea B, Enlightened Soul, Partey Capricorn, what's good? Rob J, what's good? Oh, Shamina, your little plan backfired, right, baby? Shamea invited Ashley and George to prove that Angela was right all along. You got to give it up, baby. You got to get up, and y'all got to be fair. I got another super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Big L. The season is boring. You think the season is boring? I won't go that far. I won't go that far. I won't go that far to say the season is born, okay? But again, y'all, let's go ahead and get started because we're at the 5-minute mark, okay? So it's good to see y'all too, okay? So again, y'all, we're here to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 17, episode 16, and the name of the episode is called Halloween Hot Pocket, okay? Now, the girls are back from London, and again, you know, amen to the girls being back from London because I feel like the trip was kind of exhausting. I don't think that the girls really did anything with the people of Scotland that was of their culture, right? Yes, they did the Highland Games, but they weren't really among the Scots like that, right? And in my opinion, I think that after Shamea said what she said about Porsha's mama, I don't think that it ruined the trip, but I think it made everybody uncomfortable because they weren't able to just leave, right? They wasn't able to just leave like that if they would have done if they was in Atlanta, okay? So the episode started off with Shamea. The episode started off with Shamea, or should I say BBL, okay? Now, this is Shamea. I don't know, for me, and I'm not even trying to be funny. I want y'all to close your eyes for 3 seconds and open your eyes and tell me what you hear, okay? 1, close your eyes, and on the count of 3, close your eyes and tell me what you hear. 1, 2, 3. Close your eyes.
Oh my goodness.
Don't it give Shanae? It kind of gives Shanae a little bit. It kind of gives Shanae a bit. Put a 1 in the chat if you think it gives Shanae. It's giving Shanae. I'm sorry, it do. The hat is, I don't know, the hat, the chain around the waist is giving Shanae to me. I'm sorry. I don't get it. It's giving.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Okay. And then it's the BBL. BBL. She can say what she want to say, do whatever you want to do. You can say whatever you want to say, you can do whatever you want to do, baby. This is a BBL. This is a BBL. This is the BBL. Oh my God. This is the BBL. This is the BBL. Okay? Shamea ain't never been stacked like this before. Shamea ain't never been stacked like this before. Baby, Shiloh and Shia did not do this. This is the BBL. Period. Nice work. Nice work. BBL. BBL. Okay? So she had a meeting with Maximilian. You know Maximilian is her lawyer. Okay? She had on his skin. I don't know, even with all the money in the world, even with all the fashion in the world, Shamea sometimes she just could never get it right. It was giving Shanae to me. I'm sorry, okay? Now, she has a party coming up for Rum Bum, okay? Now, Maximilian let her know that everything was good with the Nichols family until that morning, so they thought, right? Shamea thought that she was entering a partnership and having equity in the U.S. operations for the Clark's Court. That's the name of the Rum Company, right? Now, this is a business that the Nichols family started in 1937. But the contract that they sent over just gave Shamea an opportunity to purchase the rum at a wholesale price. Now, in my opinion, I don't know why Shamea thought that she was going to be able to get involved in this family-owned business and they was going to enter a partnership with her and give her equity stake. Well, that's not. I know why. I do know why. Because rich people try to buy in or attach themselves to established businesses all the time. And I don't think that the Nichols family seen value in Shamea. And Shamea was trying to buy in her influence, right? And I also would like to think that once they heard what she was naming the business, Rum Bum, right? I don't think that they really wanted to be associated with that. It was sexual, it was cringe, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think that they want to identify with that brand, or I just don't think that they value Rum Bum or its image. Like she wanted an ass on top of the rum bottle. You get what I'm saying? So I just don't think that they wanted to, to partner with something and have that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that they liked it, okay? Shamea feels like she wasted her time and her energy. She said that she's annoyed because the women have already gotten their ass molded. And this is what I be saying about Shamea, girl. It's
too much.
It's too much. It's too much. Let's be real. Let's be real. You wanted to name it Rum Bum and you wanted everybody to have a shape of their rum because you just got a BBL. You got a BBL. You the rich girl in the crew, and now you want to all of a sudden have everybody mow their butts because you got the best looking butt of the group. Because you just got yours done and you just got off the table. That's the truth. That's the truth. Okay? She said that she got to figure a new way into the business because she's in the business for 6 figures already. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. He said, "Are you going to start the review apologizing to Queen Porsha and baddie Mama Diane? You and that old Queen Rodney said Mama Diane was homeless. That was determined to be a lie. Now carry on, baby. Jerry, wait a minute. First of all, you're gonna get up off my sis. You're gonna get up off my sis, okay? Now, second of all, she was still homeless. She had just because she got a house 2 weeks later. For 2 weeks, she was without a home. That is the definition of homeless. Now, when she got this house and Porsha got her house, we're gonna get to that. But you're gonna wait until I get to that now. Okay? And you're not gonna drag my sis. Okay? Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. Q. He said, "Happy Monday. I just want to give out chains today, Porsha, just because I know they will find a way to be mad. You bought your mama a home. Big Ange, come and get your chain and your contract. Get them the F off." Oh, yes, baby. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, you're gonna get up off my sis. That was uncalled for, Jerry. That was uncalled for, Jerry. Let me find out this is Lauren Burner's account. Let me find out it was Lauren's burner account. Okay. Next, we got who we got next? K. Michelle and Dr. Castaigne. Okay. Now they met at a yoga spot. I forgot how unaligned K. Michelle and Dr. Castaigne was because we haven't seen them in a minute. Remember, K. Michelle had came on the show. She was engaged, or she was getting ready to get married to an NBA basketball player, coach, right? She was getting ready to get engaged to that coach. She said that he felt like that he wanted to be the star of the show. And so she wasn't with him no more. Then she ended up getting with Dr. Castaigne. Okay. So they was talking about yoga. The two women that was hosting the yoga class, they was lesbians. Okay. And so all they could worry about is eating pussy. And they sit up here talking about it's gonna be a delicious time. Delicious. Okay. And so K. Michelle said, "Nah, what's going on with my toes?" And so Dr. Castaigne, "What's going on with your toes? You haven't seen her feet? I thought that this was your wife." I thought this was your wife. Not only was this your wife, y'all supposed to have been together since high school. See, if you let people talk enough, the lie will get to coming out. I thought that y'all was supposed to have been together since high school. You ain't never seen her toes before? Baby, no. Okay? K. Michelle said that her toes are so long she could play the piano with them, and she would not allow anyone in America to see her feet. Okay? I have a cousin who went and had surgery on her feet, and it wasn't like something was wrong with her feet. She had cosmetic foot surgery. I don't know the name of the surgery that she had, but on the big toe, after the toe, on the side, it was a bone right there on the big toe, and like the hump, she had it shaved down. I told her, "Bitch, you crazy. Bitch, ain't no way. You crazy as hell." You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to go have cosmetic foot surgery and it'll fuck away me walking and stuff. You get what I'm saying? But don't let K. Michelle know about it because she'll go try to get that done too. But I'm thinking to myself, "Girl, what is going on?" It's called a bunion. She wouldn't have got that done. I'm telling you, she wouldn't have got it done. She wouldn't have got it shaved down. I was like, "Girl, your mama them crazy. Ain't no way. Ain't no way." I would have told my daughter, "Get your stupid ass out of here." Okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to be funny, baby. You got some people that's having babies that can't walk. You know what I'm saying? And you sitting up here talking about you got a bunion on your feet. Girl, you better be happy that you got 5 toes. Thank you for the super chat, Big L. She said, "Shamea is just classy. Money can't buy you class." It came. Thank you for the super chat, Big L. ADS. She said, "Porsha Mama house looked like the Southern Section 8 housing. I saw nothing special." Thank you for the super chat, Big L. 88. And I will say this before I get that far, I forget why Jerry, and I'm glad that she got her Mama house cash, but we didn't see no price tag. Why we want to go there? I'm just saying we didn't see no, but let's just finish on what we're talking about. Okay. Angela and Charles ended up meeting K. Michelle and Angela at the yoga spot. Okay. K. Michelle says that she loves Angela. Okay. She said that Angela checks in on her. She said that she doesn't think anything differently of Angela after Scotland because one thing Angela's going to do is she's going to bring it to the table. And that's the type of girl that gives her respect. Okay. K. Michelle, you ought to do more than respect her, baby. You ought to aspire to her. Right? You should be inspired by Angela that she bring things to the table because you don't ever bring shit to the table. Well, you bring shit to the table. Let me not say she don't bring shit to the table. She brings shit to the table, but she's very indirect in what she be saying, right? She will go to the table and she'll go off and she'll say, you know who you are. But in reality, if you did something to someone, you should know that you did something to them. But with K. Michelle, she a little loony, right? I believe that she take them happy pills and she be setting up scenarios in her head. So with K. Michelle, you will never know who she's talking to or what she's talking about, right? So you need to be more direct like Angela. You need to aspire to her. You need to take her lead. Take her lead, okay? Thank you for the super chat, Joe Mill. He said, I'm sorry, Lagore. That statement is overweighted and underweighted at the same time. Shamea is shaped like my bestie. That Rum Bum is 100% her son. Baby got back. Alexa play Trina. Look back at it. That's not hers, baby. It's not hers, baby. Okay? So they started doing yoga. And again, the yoga class is taught by two lesbians. The yoga class is taught by two lesbians, okay? So the film lesbian, she had the girls, she got behind the girls and told them to raise their partner's arm up, right? So the women ended up raising their partner's arm up. And when she raised her partner's arm up, baby, it was hair under her arm. It was hair under her arm. Baby, no.
You can't do that.
Look at it. Look at it. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Baby, I screamed. I screamed. I know it was funky in there. I know it was funky in there. And so you know they don't. And baby, if she had hair under her arms, baby, you know she don't shave. You know she don't shave, baby. She probably believe in the natural bush, baby. That's the old school shit. That's the old school shit, baby. She probably don't shave. And if you look at the screen real quick and look the right way, that gives me Queen Latifah with a bandana on. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. They ended up putting their feet on their partner, and Charles gonna tell Angela to put them size 12s right here.
What's wrong?
Oh, Angela, baby, I just let me tell you something. I get it. I don't want my partner dragging me on no show. I don't want my partner. I get it. When we at home, I don't want my partner dragging me on the show. I'm sorry. Okay. Now after yoga, Angela ended up asking K. Michelle, has she talked to Shamea since Scotland? K. Michelle said she hasn't heard from her, and it's not normal of her not to hear from Shamea. Okay. Angela says that she knows how to set the tone so that she's looked at as a victim, a professional victim. And again, Shamea does that. Shamea does it. I have a friend like that. They always try to play on people's heartstrings, and whenever they called out about something, they always want to act timid. And I'm going through. Bitch, please, I'm not buying it, right? K. Michelle says that Shamea is her friend, but she's fair. She said that Shamea's feelings are hurt, and she doesn't know why. And that they need to have a real face-to-face conversation because she cares about their friendship, okay? Now, the editors did a horrible job in this scene because I don't know if they was talking about Shamea and Angela. I don't know if they was talking about Shamea and Porsha. And I don't know if they was talking about Shamea and K. Michelle. But what is a constant, make no mistake, that there is beef in the group. And it's one person that is beefing with almost everybody in the group, and that is Shamea. That is Shamea, okay? K. Michelle says that Shamea feels left out, she feels hurt, and she feels bullied. And Angela says, you're the one hurting people. Until she figures that out, she'll be the victim in her mind. She will continue to be the victim in her mind, okay? Next, we got Porsha, okay? Now, I couldn't find no pictures of Porsha. I'm trying to be great. Shout out to Desiree. Okay, so I went and got the picture that I could find of Porsha and PJ, okay? It is what it is. Let's get the moving, okay? Now, Porsha says that she's replacing pictures of her and Simon in the home with her and PJ. Now, how long has Simon been gone from the home? How long has Simon been gone at the home? See, in the words of Mama Joyce, baby, if you cared about you and PJ in the home, those pictures of you and PJ would have been put up first. If that's what you cared about. Remember when Candy went and spent all that money over there on their house with her and Todd, and it was Kayla and Miss Sharon all up on the wall, and it was no pictures of Mama Joyce and Riley on the wall. Candy done bought a whole motherfucking house over here. Todd gave her $20 on the motherfucking house, but it's Kayla and Miss Sharon on the wall, and Riley and Mama Joyce ain't nowhere. Put a 6 in the chat if you remember. Put a 6 in the chat if you remember. And Mama Joyce told her, girl, if you cared about us, you would have had us on the wall first. If you kept, thank you, Dina. If you cared about us, you would have had us on the wall first before you put his people up there. Before you put his people up there. You done paid for this motherfucking house thing. And Kayla on the house first? Sharon on the house. She don't even live in Atlanta. Trick asshole. Trick ass. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. What's the price tag on your house that you bought your mama? I'll wait until the next review. I'm gonna get you later on, bitch. Thank you for the super chat, YDKLO819. She said, take the hair off the screen. I got her, though. I got her. She showed up on the screen like that, baby. I got her. I got her. Okay? Where we at? We at who? Porsha. Okay. Now, my thing is this, Porsha. Porsha don't got a storyline. Porsha don't got a storyline. This is my thing, Porsha. Why do we have to wait? Why do we have to see the photo shoot of you and PJ? And we just can see you taking the pictures down and putting the pictures up of you and PJ. We didn't have to see the photo shoot. We didn't have to see the photo shoot. But since you brought it to us, since you brought the bullshit to us, we got to talk about what we saw, okay? Now, her and PJ, they both wearing red, okay? When PJ came down the stairs, I thought I was watching the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, baby. It reminded me of the fake applauses and standing ovations they used to give, what is her name? Garcelle. It reminded me of the fake applauses and standing ovations they used to give Garcelle whenever she walked into a scene. Right? Didn't it remind y'all of that? I'm hearing, wow, she's so gorgeous, beautiful. Shit, I was looking around like, is Beyonce coming through? Who coming down the stairs? Who coming down the stairs, baby? Because I was trying to see what was beautiful and what was gorgeous. It was like, oh my God, so beautiful. What is coming down the stairs? And when PJ came down the stairs, baby, Porsha was holding on to her hand, and I thought that maybe she had on some kitten heels, like Drew had. I mean, Angela had on later on in the episode, but she had blocks on her shoes. And so I'm thinking to myself, baby, what the fuck is going on here?
Something don't look right over here.
Something don't look right over here. Porsha literally was holding PJ up. Baby, what is going on? What is going on? Now, before they took a pic, Porsha was holding PJ's hand. And I thought, before they took the picture, Porsha asked PJ, did she look cute in her dress? And PJ told her to hold her stomach in. Told Porsha to hold her stomach in. Okay? Because this is what Porsha likes to do. This is what Porsha did. And see, even PJ, I didn't think that PJ could talk into this season. But not only because she talked, she got a great mind over there. Not only because she talked, even PJ, no, this wasn't a motherfucking good. This is how Porsha showed up. This is how Porsha shows up. You know what I'm saying? She seems like a smart girl. Instead of Porsha going to go get the fat sucked out, Porsha went and got ab etching on top of the fat, and it's still a gut there, baby. It's still a gut there, baby. It's still a gut there. Just because you got the abs etched out, it's still fat, mama. You got to take it all the way. You going? I guess you have to buy your mama a house, but you have to take all of the fat out and then put the abs there, baby. You gonna put abs on top of the fat, girl? Stop it. Okay. After the pictures, okay. After the picture, she ended up sitting on the couch talking to Lauren. Okay. What did she talk about when she was talking to Lauren? She told Lauren that she's still been talking to Sway and Mike. That's her storyline. You know what I'm saying? Girl, it's her storyline. she tied between a man and a woman. I guess she thought that it was going to be interesting, girl. We don't care. Okay. And she said that Shamea texted her and asked her to do a mold of her butt. And we'll get there later. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Joe Mel. He say, so we waste in equity by taking pictures that would have to be taken down by in spring, September. This isn't giving lifestyle. She by her priorities are. Thank you for the so you praying on the black woman's downfall. Got it. Thank you for the super chat, Big L88. She said PJ is cute. She look like her mama original face. She does look like her mama. She does look like her mama. She does look like her mama. I don't see a Dennis at all, but she look like her mama. Okay. Next we got, let me see. K Michelle and Shamea, they ended up meeting up. Okay, let me find my picture. Give me a second. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Who we got? Shamea. Okay. Shamea said that she felt like she was fighting for her life in Scotland. Okay. And shout out to K Michelle for holding Shamea accountable. Okay. K Michelle said that it takes real friends to say to friends that when you don't want to see them self-destruct. And Shamea has this fuck the world attitude. And she doesn't see that fun loving Shamea. But what happened to the monster, K Michelle? What happened to the monster? Because that's what you told Pinky. You said that Shamea had turned into a monster. What happened to the monster? Keep that same energy while you in her face. You told Pinky that she gave monster. You're not saying that in her face. And the cameras are recording. So she ain't gonna say nothing about it because she punk puss, right? She said that she doesn't want Shamea frail friendship to become who she is. But see, that's what Shamea is. Everything that happens to her, she harps on it and it becomes her identity, right? Porsha don't want to be my friend. You see it when she walk into a room. Porsha don't want to be my friend, right? When she walk into the room, all my transfers keep failing. You see it when she walk in the room. Ooh, shallow. That's who she is. That's what we see when we see her. Because she don't just take her punches and keep, shallow. Ooh, my failed transfers. You get what I'm saying? It's just sick. It's sick. Okay. K Michelle tells her, girl, with regards with Porsha, you came out of nowhere and you went really low, really fast. You brought up this woman's child, and you basically said that the father of this woman's child has been sneaking her around you and your husband. And so Shamea said, should I have posted it to social media? She said, friend, what made you bring all of that up? What made you do that? And Shamea is still telling this same story about Porsha posting. Okay? She said that her mom, when Porsha posted, she said that her mom about the daycare center, making it seem like her mama was a shady person. Porsha did not say anything about that daycare in the initial posting that she made. All she said was that Shamea mama did something egregious. I posted the text messages, the post last episode. She did not say anything about the daycare in the post. Again, the post was after the sneak peek aired of Shamea bringing their mother's friendship on the show. Shamea has never mentioned Diane saying anything about her being a dog with a bone on the show or in defense of her because she didn't see it when she brought it up. Y'all want to throw that out there because y'all don't like Porsha, but that's not what happened. She didn't bring it up because that's not what happened. And Diana still didn't bring up her relationship or her, what had went on with her and Slam Pig Sarah. She didn't bring it up. She didn't bring it up on the show. Here is where Shamea loses me. After the post, they went to the reunion and they talked about it at the reunion. And Andy asked what happened. Porsha told her side. Shamea refused to talk about what happened at the reunion. Then Shamea got on YouTube. She made up an apology video, and her mama and her aunties was over there casting spells on Porsha and Diane. Her and her mama was casting spells on Porsha and Diane. And everything was supposed to be over. She apologized at the end of the video. Shamea brought this up this season over nothing. So Porsha didn't do anything to her this season. She didn't do nothing to her. And if you ask me, I'm telling you, y'all don't care what y'all say. Shamea planned to bring that up on this show. If you don't see it, I don't know what to tell you. A girl who is willing to risk her marriage on this show, a girl who says that she has dreamed on being on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, has some shit like that tucked away for Mad Day. She had that tucked away for Mad Day. Even the fact that she said that they made a point years ago. See, the thing with Shamea she do a lot of talking and she never do the timeline. See, she said years ago that they decided they weren't going to bring their mother's friendship breaking up on this show, and she wasn't going to let their mama's friendship tear up their friendship. And so it wasn't just last year that they made that when she got a peach. That was years before she ever got a peach, right? But the first chance she got when things with her and Porsha wasn't going well, she bought the mother's friendship on the show when she was talking to Cynthia last year, just so she can play victim and get the tea out there about Dirty Diana. That's exactly what she did. That's exactly what she did. The first time she got upset with Porsha, she bought their mamas on the show over there crying, looking for sympathy from Cynthia. It's even deeper than us. It's our mamas. That was the first thing that she did when she got upset with the girl. Thank you for the super chat, True Blue 8850. She's like, hey, Michelle is bipolar. Crazy pills. Thank you for the super chat, Jamil. This being stated does not negate the fact that the girl still have the opportunity to say what she wanted to say when she was ready to say it, Nene. She should have said it at the reunion. Baby, she should have said it at the reunion when she had the floor, Nene. You said when you have the floor, Nene. Or if you felt that way, you could have made a post too, but you didn't do it. If you felt that way when she made her post, you could have made her post and said it, but you didn't do it. You had opportune times to bring it up. You went really low, really, really fast. Since you have did it on social media, that's when she did it on social media, you should have did it. Shamea, you lost this. Okay, Shamea in a confessional crying. She said that Porsha was her person, and she said that she's going to therapy for navigating this group. Shamea, I thought you said you didn't have time for therapy. I thought you didn't have time for therapy. Put a 7 in the shade if Shamea said that she didn't have time for therapy. Remember, Cynthia suggested that she get the therapy for dealing with Shiloh and the failed transfers that she wanted, and Gerald wanted her having more kids, and she said that she didn't have time to go to therapy. But you got therapy now to deal with the girls on the show, but you don't got therapy for over there dealing with your child, and this man want to put all these motherfucking babies in you that keep on failing the transfer and shit like that. But you going to therapy for the group. Miss, I'm a boss. I ain't got time to do nothing. I got so much on my plate because I'm hosting this and that and this and that and this and that. But you got therapy. You could go to therapy for this group. And to let y'all tell her, Shamea got the most money on the show. But she's the most miserable bitch on the show. She's the most miserable bitch on the, I would want to say, but she's the most miserable bitch I ever seen. The most miserable bitch I ever seen. Miserable. Girl, and what I'm telling y'all is we have to be honest about what we seeing on the show. That's all I'm saying, baby. That's all I'm saying. Okay? K. Michelle ended up telling Shamea, you can't meet wrong with wrong. Yes, you can. K. Michelle, you can meet wrong with wrong. I was taught in algebra that a negative times a negative equals a positive. That's basic mathematics, baby. That's basic mathematics. If you do wrong to me, I'm doing wrong with you. A negative times a negative equals a positive. We're gonna make this a positive, baby. You're not about to do negative, because if you do wrong to me and I do right by you, it's still gonna be negative. So we're gonna make it a positive. A negative times a negative equals a positive. And so if you do wrong to me, I'm gonna do wrong with you. But see, what happened was, the difference is who was wrong first. Shamea is not taking ownership of bringing the mothers and the disillusion of their friendship on the show. If she had not brought up their mother's beef, Porsha wouldn't felt the need to defend her mama in the first place. Okay? So that is what brought it on the show. Porsha would have never had to defend her mama against Slam Pig Sarah if Shamea didn't bring their mama's beef on the show. That's where it started. That's where it started. So you should be telling Porsha we can't fight wrong for wrong. Okay? She said that she ended up sending Porsha an invite to the Halloween party. Okay? And Porsha replied. Okay? Here go the reply. Wait a minute. Give me a second. Porsha replied. Okay, Porsha replied, girl, I'm not coming to your damn party. You are sick as fuck. Please move along. Enjoy. Okay? K. Michelle tell her, baby, that friendship is going to hell, baby. The friendship is going to hell, okay? K. Michelle lets Shamea know that she can't go to the Halloween party because she doesn't celebrate Halloween, and she never have. K. Michelle said that she grew up Christian, Methodist, and Episcopal, and she won't be worshiping and dressing up as devils and demons. I feel like that everything with K. Michelle is a walking contradiction. Everything from K. Michelle is a walking contradiction, girl. You draw the line at celebrating Halloween. Okay, girl, it's your life, girl. It's your life. It's your life. Do what you want to do, girl. I'm not here to judge you. If your God say that you could, tear and wear and tear all on your body and do all of it, okay, girl, do what you do. Who am I? Do what you do. Okay? Then we get Drew Sidora. On my picture of Drew. Okay? Y'all like the video. I'm over here trying to be great. I'm getting pictures and shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Like the video. Okay? So we got Drew Sidora. She's working on the stage play with Pooch Hall. Okay? She said that Derwin and Drew was such a thing for our culture when they was on the game.
Bitch, where? That was B-I-H. Bitch, where?
The culture, girl. Thank you for the super chat, Brian. He said it's spelled Porsha. Porsha. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Okay. Drew said that she's taking every top opportunity that comes her way, and she said that Ralph is fighting her for primary custody. Okay. Drew ain't really got nothing going on, child. Drew ain't really letting us know what's going on in her life, baby. She lost the kid. You're a horrible mother. You're a horrible mother, okay? Now, on one hand, we got to talk about the hypocrisy, though. Can we talk about the hypocrisy? I just want to talk about the hypocrisy real quick, okay? Now, on one hand, niggas ain't shit. They ain't there for the kids. They don't care about the kids, right? I just seen the discourse around Anthony Edwards. He said that he didn't want to do nothing with baby Aubrey. He wanted to sign his rights over with baby Aubrey, and he's paying the minimum amount he can pay for child support for baby Aubrey. But then we have Ralph. He wants to be here for his kids. He wants custody of his kids. And he still is wrong. And he still ain't shit.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. Drew is unfit, right? Drew is unfit. And it should be commendable that a man is wanting and willing to step up to the plate and take full custody of his kids the same way that women do. Right? Now, if both parents were fit and they both was fighting for primary custody, the judge would have split the custody. But since they were not, and only one of them was fit, the judge sided with Ralph. The judge sided with Ralph. And shit, if JoJo daddy wanted to get him at this point, he'll be granted custody of the child because Drew is unfit. Drew is unfit. And that's just the truth, baby. That's where it starts and that's where it ends. She's an unfit mother. She's an unfit mother. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. You're a horrible mother. For horrible mother. Okay? Drew said that she's trying to win these Oscars.
Girl.
Not one Oscar. These, like if she, girl, okay. Thank you for the super chat, Ultra D. She said Shamea doesn't have access to the money. Shamea can't stunt like Marlo. She made it rain on Sheree in Africa. Shamea stunt and buy Porsha's house. Thank you for the super chat, Ultra D. I appreciate it. Jamil, thank you for the super chat. She said, pay your dues. Hit the like button. Pay your dues. Thank you for the super chat, Jamil. Thank you for the super chat, Q. He said, Pooch and Drew got something in common. Neither care about them kids. He was driving intoxicated with the infant, and Drew don't know what her kid's doing. My God. My God. Yes, see, you know, I don't really know nothing about Pooch. I don't know nothing about these two big ass actors. I really wouldn't know nothing about Drew if she wasn't on the Real, if she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta, because I don't think she is in Tubi. Only thing she is in the Tubi movie, she just would have been that no-name bitch that played T-Boss, child. I don't know. Okay? Now, next we get Porsha. Okay? Let me see. Jerry Ives, turn up the volume, baby. Turn up the volume, because you came for me, and you know I'm fair. You tried to come for me, and you tried to come for Rodney. I don't know what Rodney gonna do, but you're not gonna do my sis. And you're not gonna do my sis, but you tried to come for me, and I'm fair. And I always give it up when the girls need to be given it up too. Okay? So Porsha ended up surprising Grandma BBL with a new house. Okay? She ended up surprising Grandma BBL with a new house, baby. And did you see that the way Grandma, baby, did you see the way Dirty Diana was throwing that ass when she was getting ready to walk into their house, baby? I said, baby, Grandma BBL was throwing that ass when she was walking into that house, baby. He said, who about to be, baby, the cameras are up, baby. You gonna hold PJ hand, baby. I'm not holding the bitch. I mean, oh, excuse me. She said, baby, I'm not holding the baby up today, baby. I'm not holding up the baby. You hold her up, baby. Let me get on this camera. Let me get on this camera and show them what I'm working with, baby. Let me show them what I'm working with, okay? So I'm taking it that Diane was trying to get the house and there was a pending contract, so she couldn't get the house. But all along, the pending contract was coming from Porsha, okay? Porsha said that she closed on the house that she bought, which was Porsha Palace, and she closed on her mother's new home. We're gonna call this house, we're gonna call this house. I wanna name this house, okay? I wanna call this house Dirty Diana's Boudoir. Right? I like that. I like that. We got Porsha's Palace, and then we got Diane, she got Dirty Diana's Boudoir. Right? Right? I like Dirty Diana's Boudoir. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a grandmother that's still giving them the pussy. You okay? Porsha said that she still had a mortgage on her first home. She sold it. She took the $1 million in equity out of it, and then she bought her mama her new house cash money. Okay? And she said that it was giving rich bitch. Rich bitch. I love it. I love it. You know, these girls, come on, baby. Give it up for Porsha for buying her mother a home.
Come on, give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up.
Baby, Spicy Original. You wrong for that. I love it, baby. She said, baby, you can call it Pizza Hut, baby. Diana, you can eat as many pepperoni pizzas all around that motherfucker. You can eat as many pepperoni pizzas in that motherfucker if you want to, baby. It's giving rich bitch. Come on, baby, give it up, that Porsha. You bought your mama a house. The only other person that we ever seen get in mama house on the show was another rich bitch, and that was Ken. Rich bitch. Right? Rich bitch. Shamea and her husband got more money to take care of every motherfucker in here, baby. She can't even buy her mama a home. Okay? Thank you for the super chat, True Blue, textbooks. He said, good boy, let's be for real. Diane's new house is a downgrade from her prior home, well furnished. But let's keep it real. What do you mean it's a downgrade? What was Diane gonna do over there with them needs over there with that big old 8,000 square foot home? What was she gonna do with that house? You know what I'm saying? 8,000 square foot home. Okay? What was she gonna do about that? Thank you for the super chat, True and Blue. Juba, thank you for the super chat. He said, is the house the same value as the other one? She took $1 million equity out of it, baby. What part are we not getting? It's paid for cash, bitch. Cash. Shout out to Pinky. Cash. Pay for it, cash. Okay? Thank you for the super chat, Jerry. He said, Queen Rodney has the nastiest things on Twitter about Porsha. Has said the nasty things. No apologies. I said, but I said, thank you for the super chat, Jerry. Baby, let me tell you something, Jerry. If you want to go talk about Rodney, go talk up to Rodney about Rodney. Tag him. Don't bring it over here, baby. Tag him. Because when you bring it over here, I feel like you're talking about me. And what's up? If you got a problem with Rodney, go, you should have tagged him in that post. Baby. That's what you do. Why you coming over here? It's giving punk puss. It's giving punk puss. Because when I got something to say about a bitch, I go right to that bitch. When I got something to say to a bitch, I go say it right to the bitch. Or I keep my mouth closed. So you must want me to go let Rodney know. I'll let him know, is that what you want me to do? I'll let him know if that's what you want me to do. But you should have tagged him in that post if he said something in the post that you didn't like about her. But I see what you do. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. Okay. We seen Diane. Diane was happy, baby. She was crying, and she even bent down and gave Bailey a kiss. I said, baby, what's going on here? She gave Bailey a kiss. I take back everything that I said. Okay? Porsha let us know that that Diane ain't got to lift a finger to help that she got some people that's going to move Diane in the next day completely. So she ain't got to lift a finger. Only thing that she got to do, only thing you got to do, Diane, is lay back and relax and pick up a piece. Pick up a slice of pepperoni piece. That's all you got to do, baby. Okay? Now, this whole time, baby, this whole time, Dennis was there.
Man.
That man, baby. That man. Okay? Dennis said that he appreciated being invited, and he said that he was happy to be in the loop. And see, it's easy when you got one baby daddy, right? They can be invited to intimate moments like that. You know what I'm saying? When you got kids by everybody, everywhere by everybody, you can't invite them nowhere, right? Life is easier when you got one baby daddy.
Message.
You got, it's easier when you got one baby daddy. No shade, but look at Drew. Look at Drew. Joe don't know whether he coming or going, right? It would be nice. It would be nice for Ralph to let him stay, but he doesn't have to. It'll be nice for him to let him stay, but he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. Okay? Now I'm trying to figure out who was that man that was over there at the house. You know what I'm saying? That was with Lauren. Is that Lauren new man or something? It couldn't have been Bailey's daddy, because I'm looking at Bailey and I'm looking at Lauren and I'm looking at the man that couldn't have been Bailey's daddy. And there was another girl too. Bravo, let me tell you, y'all get the slacking when y'all come over here with Atlanta. Y'all get the slacking, Bravo. I'm nosy. Me and my girlfriends, we nosy. Okay? When you got people on the screen, we need title cards for everybody on the motherfucking screen. Period. I need to know who is on my screen. Now, we knew who the photographer was. He was one of the workers. Okay? Who was this dark-skinned man that was around here behind Lauren? And who was the other light-skinned woman? Was that Lauren's sister from another mister? Or who was that? And you know what I'm saying? We need some name. We need title cards so we can see who is on our screen. We need to see who is on our screen. Was that Dennis' brother? I need to know what's going on. Thank you for the super chat, Joe Mill. He says, Dirty Diana Domicile Daycare owned by St. Sarah. Oh, wow. Thank you for the super chat, Joe Mill. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat, Mims. He say, Dirty Diana's Bargains Basement. I ain't never seen a basement with stairs in it like that, but, you know, I love it. Thank you for the super chat, Mims. Okay. Next, we're at Shamea's. Let me see. Do I got a picture of Shamea? I don't think I got a picture of her by herself. We got a group picture of Shamea. Here we go. Okay. Now we're at Shamea's Rum Bum lunch. Okay. Now, is it really a lunch? Is it really a lunch if the people not going into business with her? Is it really a lunch? Listen, okay.
Congratulations. Happy birthday.
Congratulations, happy birthday, baby. I don't know what to call it, okay? Now, one of her business partners was there, and she said that they was keeping their partnership, but Mr. Knuckles had a lot of stuff in the contract, right? He had a lot of stuff in the contract that he wanted to be done, and they want to separate everything. So Shamea says that she hopes for, I don't know, okay? Now, again, the Rum Bum lunch is going to be themed, okay? Gerald is there. He tried the rum bunch. He said that he liked the rum bun. He liked the rum bun, okay? He said that it was good, okay? Now, Shamea was dressed as, I think that she was dressed as, she was dressed as an avatar, okay? Now, Cynthia was dressed as glue, okay? She says that she's the glue that's trying to keep the group together, one lace front at a time. Cynthia, I wish that you would have thought about that. I wish that you would have thought about the lace front glue and being a bottle of lace front glue for the girls. That would have been good. That would have been cute. But you was nice nonetheless. Okay. Then we have Pinky and Derek. They was dressed as zombies, and she said that she's dressed as the energy in the friend group that she has noticed since she's been there, and it's dead. Okay. Shamea said that she sent everyone an invitation, and everyone said they was coming except for the big old fuck you. Here she go trying to be a victim. Here she goes trying to be a victim. I sent an invitation to everybody in the friend group, but everybody sent me an invitation back except for the big old fuck you that I got. Oh. Trying to be a victim. Trying to be a victim. And so Pinky asked her. Pinky said, did you get a big old fuck you? Shamea said, pretty much.
You a damn lie.
You a damn lie. You a damn lie. If you're going to say what I said, say exactly what I said. She said, girl, I'm not coming to your damn party. You is sick as fuck. Please move along. Enjoy. That's what she said. Shalaya. Shalaya. You a damn lie. You a damn lie. Okay? Now, speaking of one liar to the next, we got Porsha over here on a double date. Porsha and Mike is over here on a double date with Dr. Castaigne and K. Michelle. Okay? K. Michelle said it is Hallelujah Day. Okay? Porsha says that she's trying to hurry up because she got to take PJ trick-or-treating later on. I didn't know that people still went trick-or-treating. I had bought, one year I was at my brother's house, and I had bought candy for the kids, and I thought it was going to be like 10 knocks at the door. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't think that people still went trick-or-treating, but I just wanted to be prepared if they came. And nobody, the candy was gone within like the first 10 knocks. Literally. The first 10 knocks, and I had bought a lot of candy. The candy was gone like the first 10 knocks. My best friend, she lives 7 minutes away. She told me that she bought $200 worth of candy and nobody came and knocked on her door. So I guess you just damned if you do. We live in a different world from when we was growing up. You get what I'm saying? When we was growing up, people used to even buy, they used to give you candy apples sometimes. People used to give you popcorn balls and stuff like that or whatever. We just live in a whole different world. We just never really know what's going on. Because you got people like, Shamea and her mama that'll probably put something in. Okay. K. Michelle ended up asking Porsha, why did you send that girl that text message?
Shut up! Shut up!
This is the shit that I don't like. Because Porsha said, she's showing my text messages again. This is my thing, K. Michelle. Was Porsha supposed to know that you seen the text messages? Right? To me, some shit just goes without saying unless you're trying to be messy. Porsha was supposed to find out that Shamea, I didn't see her show the text messages. She talked about the text messages. But she was supposed to find out that she talked about the text messages on TV, in my opinion. In my opinion, if you want the girls to be good, why would you come over here and you know what I'm saying? To me, it's given like you're trying to further divide the girls because you letting the girl know. Am I put a 2 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying? Put a 2 on the chat if you understand what I'm saying. To me, it's given that you're trying to really put another wedge between the girls because Porsha wasn't supposed to know that Shamea told you about the text messages or she shows you the text messages. You could only be being messy. You could only be being messy, in my opinion. Okay? Porsha said, by the time you talk about my mama and my child, what do you expect me to say? Okay? K. Michelle ended up asking Dr. Castaigne, you see that? This new love, I don't see shit. I don't see shit. I don't see love. I don't see I see a storyline and I see a paid actor.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
I see a paid actor and I see a storyline. Okay? Mike said that he's in love with Porsha.
I can't. Do it.
I can't. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Porsha, you were 2 seasons to be on the show for this storyline. I cannot do this with you.
I cannot. And let me tell you what I can't do. And I don't want to argue. I'm going to say this really calm. I'm going to say this really calm. I'm going to say this really calm.
I cannot do that with you. I will not do this with you. I will not do this with you. I'm born. Okay? Back at Shamea's party. Okay, with the Rum Bum. Shamea said that she got 3 flavors of the Rum Bum. Shamea said that she got 3 flavors of the Rum Bum. Okay, so she got... Wait a minute. I think I missed something. I did miss something. Let me see. I did miss something. Let me back up a little bit. They showed a little clip of Pinky and D'Ella. Okay, so it was Pinky. I guess it was D'Ella's birthday, or D'Ella's birthday was coming up, and she was singing a song like "It's my birthday, it's my birthday." She was in the studio with Jazzy Faye. So for Pinky to be, Pinky seems to know a lot of a lot of people who had their mark in the industry before. She know Jazzy Faye, she know Montel Jordan. You get what I'm saying? We're not gonna play no games. They were really big at their time. You get what I'm saying? They were really big at their time. Okay. I wish that we would have gotten more of Pinky as a mother, because I think that Pinky seems like a great mother to her children. We got glimpses of her in that role, right? But I do like to see Pinky with her children. I wanted to see more of her as a mother. Okay. Then we had another scene from Angela. Okay. Now Angela was doing a photo shoot for the Fangies. She said that the Fangies are coming soon. She said that they sent in a small shipment and she gave them half of the deposit and she needs to get the other half from Charles. I wanted Angela to have these fans in by the reunion. And I feel like they should have already been done because, you know, you have to. I think that at the end of last season, Angela was hot. A lot of people liked Angela. She had favor with the audience. I think that the fans would have been a success if she would have had them in while she was striking while the iron was hot, right? Because I wanted it to be a success. However, a lot of people have jumped ship, you know, because a lot of people liked her. Some people just don't like to see people happy. They miserable in everything that they do. And they see a person getting favor, all of a sudden they want to be, they just all of a sudden don't want to like a person because a person is well liked. You get what I'm saying? And they have jumped ship all of a sudden, right? And because Shamea is now the #1 victim in the world, they don't like Angela. And so I think that she should have put the fans out before when, you know, when the audience was in her favor. Okay, that's all I got to say. Let me see. Thank you for the super chat, Joe. He say, Dirty Diana Playpen, a.k.a. Den. Shout out to Andell. Thank you for the super chat, Joe Mill. Jay, thank you for the super chat. How would you know what people in love look like, Gabor? You don't have a man, Gabor. Who did I say was supposed to be in love? Let me know. I can take your man, though, bitch. I can take your man. You don't know what I got. I can take your man. I can take your man. I know they not in love. Not only do I know that, but the Porsha and that man not in love, they're not in a real relationship, baby. They're not in a real relationship. They're not in a real relationship. I said it. Okay? Now, let me get back over here. Where we at? Not rich, but we already did rich, bitch. Let's see. Back at Shamea's part. Okay. So Shamea got 3 flavors of the Rum Bum. I don't know anything about rum. Honestly, I have no idea anything about rum. Okay. But she got 3 flavors. She said that she got peach, tropical punch, and then Kahlua or Bailey's. I don't even know what that means. Kahlua or Bailey. I don't know what that means. Okay. Now, Phaedra dressed up. She dressed up as the Godfather. Cynthia said she gave Don Corleone meets James Brown. I will say that Phaedra gave me, you know, the face, the hair, everything gave me James Brown, but the jacket and everything gave Don Corleone. Okay. Kelly was Wonder Woman. A Wonder Woman that doesn't pay her bills. Okay? Now she shows up with Jarvis. Jarvis had a helmet on. Ain't nobody got time to be playing with Kelly and this no-name nigga, acting like he dies or somebody. Right? My thing is this, girl. If you gonna show the nigga and he gonna be on the show, show the nigga. If not,
Keep his ass away.
Keep his ass away. Keep his ass away. Okay? Now, Ashley and George is there. Ashley is dressed as a po-ass Tinkerbell, and George is dressed as the question mark guy. Is his name George as well? What was the question mark guy's real name? Mark. I believe his name was Mark. What's his name, Mark or Matthew? It was something with an M, okay? Now, my thing is this, Ashley. You trying to get a peach on the show, baby. That's not how you make an entrance. That's not how you make an entrance. If you was going to be Tinkerbell and you was going to try to get a peach, you should have had some Victoria's Secret wings in, baby. That's how you come on the show. You come on with Victoria's Secret wings. You look like a po-ass Tinkerbell. Po-ass Tinkerbell. Sad-ass ponytail. Girl, a mess. A mess, okay? Drew came in as Beyonce with Cowboy Carter, and she had the nerve to have her. But it's body positivity over here. Listen, we are all about body positivity around here. Okay? Thank you for the super chat, Big L88. She said, but the experience is still there for Angela. Where's my video, Gabor? Oh my God, I forgot it. Okay? It's still there. Okay? I still got it though. Okay? K. Michelle showed up. She said that Dr. Castaigne convinced her to show up. I'm glad that he did because you show up for your friends, right? Whether you just peep your head in, whether you sat in while she got dressed or before she got dressed, you support your friends. Okay? Now, K. Michelle said that she wasn't dressed up. I thought that she was dressed as a leaky BBL because I thought that she had on the diaper. Now, when they showed her from, we couldn't see her full body from behind, but there was something around her waist, and I thought it was a diaper. I thought that she was dressed as a diaper. Your boy, stop hating. You know Drew looked good. Did she look good? She had on chaps, baby. She had on chaps. She had on chaps. Drew and chaps don't even go together. Okay? Shamea thanks the women again for coming. She thanks the women again for coming, and then she apologized.
Oh.
To the women again. Apologize to the women again. Drew said the apologies are not landing, and she should be apologizing to Porsha. And I agree. Okay? So they sit down. Phaedra asks her, have you heard from Porsha? Shamea, I sent everybody in the interrupt, and she responded with what she said. Like a fuck off kind of vibe. And that's when I knew what I was looking at. I paid attention to what I was looking at. I had to zoom into what I was looking at. It's two things. Shamea is the type of girl who wants to be friends when she felt like she won, right? All season, she didn't want Porsha at her house, right? She didn't want Porsha at her house. She never invited Porsha to anything at her house to sit down or nothing. But now since she done exposed Dirty Diana and she thinks she got the upper hand, she wanted to invite Porsha over to the house. But, baby, Porsha, bitch, I love it, girl. I love it. I love it because I see what you did, Porsha. I see what you did. Porsha didn't come to the event. Porsha didn't come to this event because this was supposed to be the season finale. Porsha didn't come to the event because this was supposed to be the season finale. And since Porsha didn't show up, the show must go on. The show must go on, baby. Porsha said, baby, we will not be closing the season out at this bitch's house. And Porsha, baby, because you did that, I ain't got no choice but to stand up and salute you, baby. Salute to a real bitch. Salute to a real bitch. Baby, this is supposed to be the season finale. And Porsha said, bitch, I will not give you the satisfactory of us leaving the season out at your motherfucking house. No, baby. We won't be doing that. We won't be doing that, baby. We will have another episode. We're going to have to throw another event. This is why all of the girls showed up. This is why the girls showed up in theme. This was supposed to be the season finale over here at Shamea's house. And we were supposed to wrap it off with a vote at her house. See, that's the thing with you, Shamea. I keep on telling you, baby, you can have all the money in the world. You could be living well in her. You could go, which African can have money and real money. But you cannot housewife Porsha. She has been here for too long. You will never out-housewife her. That's why you still over here at your party still looking sad than the motherfucker. That's why you still over here looking sad. Baby, you will not be closing the season out at your house. No, ma'am. The show will go on. The show will go on. Okay? Cynthia ended up telling Shamea, clearly under the circumstances, Porsha's response meets the situation. And for Shamea to act like she doesn't know why Porsha didn't want to come to her house is crazy to me. You over here trying new drinks, the Rum Bum, so you could fucking poison me? You get what I'm saying? Why would I show up to your event where you're serving liquor? You're serving liquor. So you could come over here and poison me and blame it on the motherfucking run company.
No, fuck that.
Fuck that. A new drinker like Riley will show up and fall for some shit like that, but not Porsha. She's not going to fall for no shit like that. And then why would I come over here to your house where you and your mama was having seances about me and my mama?
No way. No way.
No way, baby. I'm not coming to your house. You and your mama was over here doing, baby, girl, I will come, girl, I will guarantee you, if Porsha walked to Shamea's front door, baby, she probably would have bumped at her knees, baby, and fell down. She probably would have bucked at her knees and fell down. I'm telling you, I saw them people over there casting spells on. Baby, put a 6 in the chat. Put a 16 in the chat. If you see at the end of season 16, Shamea and her mama was doing prayer. Baby, that girl probably would have bucked at her knees at the front door of that girl's home. I'm telling you what I saw. I'm telling you what I saw. That girl would have bucked at her knees at them people's front door. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay? Drew said that this was a whole new low. Drew and Pinky said this was a whole new low. And Drew went on to say, we don't want to be a part of that. And we don't want it to go deeper and deeper. Kelly said, yes, but yeah, it was a whole new low, but everybody was crickets when Angela said that she was sleeping with George. Okay? Kelly? Shut the fuck up, you lap dog.
One leg, ho. You lap dog, bitch.
You lap dog, bitch, shut the fuck up. Okay? No shade, Kelly. No, all shade, Kelly. All shade. That's part for the course on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Somebody is always accused of sleeping with a married man. And some of the girls are actually doing it. Hey, Porsha. Hey, Porsha. Right? Some of the girls are actively sleeping with. That is the norm over here on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But this is the first time a mother has been accused of such a thing. So it is an all new low. So you shut your goddamn mouth, in the words of Kim Richards. You shut your goddamn mouth. Thank you for the super chat, Swayze Canal. She said, Gabor, why you're the best? You see what we don't because we be in that phone. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Okay? This is a whole new low. This is a whole new low. Okay? Now, again, we got to back up a little bit. Because when you go, like I'm saying to you, Kelly, if you're going to say what I said, say what the fuck I said. Angela didn't accuse Shamea of anything. She asked Shamea, did she fuck George? She said, girl, did you fuck George? That's what she said. That is a question. That is a question. Girl, did you fuck George? That's what she said. She asked her a question. She didn't accuse her of sleeping with nobody. She asked her a question and she said, Shamea said, no, I don't have to sleep to the top like you did. That's what she said. She actually answered the question. She asked the question. Okay? So as they're talking, Angela is walking in. And Angela said that Angela called her and asked her if her and Shamea were cool and told her that she needed some tea on Shamea. Okay? Angela ended up coming in. Shamea said that she felt like Angela was doing her own investigation and it wasn't cool for stuff to be thrown out there that wasn't true. So Ashley continued. She said that Angela called and asked for tea on Shamea and she didn't have tea. And she said that she also used her husband's name for something that was false and she doesn't appreciate it. Angela said, in fact, salute to a real bitch. Angela said, you're saying that I asked you for tea on Shamea, but I asked you, did you know her? And Ashley said, well, that's asking for tea to me.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. That's why I say, if you're going to say what I said, say what the fuck I said. Say what the fuck I said. Because it could be interpreted by some people a different way. And while we all may be adults, we don't operate at the same level, right? Some of us, well, all of us are adults that walk amongst us, right? But some of us went to content mastery, right? Some of us went to content mastery. Some of us rode little short buses to school. Some of us roll little short buses to school because how did someone asking you if you knew somebody be interpreted to asking if you knew tea on them? That's not the same thing, baby. That's not the same thing. If I asked you, did you know somebody? I asked you, did you know somebody? If I didn't call and ask you for no tea and say, do you got some tea on this person? That's not what was said. I asked you, did you know somebody? So Ashley, you are lying. And you looking for a moment. And you looking for a moment. Okay? Angela said, Shamea said that I said that Ashley said that Shamea was fucking George. And I didn't say that. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. She literally said on the phone with Angela, you were asking for tea, and Angela never corrected her. She probably didn't hear Kiana Avery. She probably didn't. It was possible she was on the phone with her and she heard it, but she probably didn't hear it. But here in the moment, she corrected her. She corrected her in the moment. She corrected her now. She corrected her now. Just because she said it on the phone and she didn't say nothing at the time, she corrected her now in the moment. She probably didn't hear it at the same time. It was a lot going on. But I'm correcting her now. Okay? She said that, Shamea said that Angela said that she actually said that she was fucking with George. And she said, I didn't say that. That's exactly what happened. And that's exactly what she was trying to confirm on the phone because it was a game of telephone. She said that Shamea said that I said that you said it. It's a lie. Kelly said the lie is as short as that hill. Angela said, and it's as short as that lease on your house. Because this is your landlord.
I do. Fuck you. Come on.
Okay? And I watched the Peacock version. And the Peacock version went in, baby. She said, baby, in this short is your daughter's hair. I said, my God. No, Angela did not go there, baby. Said the short is your daughter kicking pools, baby. I say, my God, okay? Kelly said, you don't know nothing about my lease offers to Kelly, Oakley. See, that's what the girls try to do to you. They try to butter you up when you eat them up real good. Because that was her, that was Kelly letting her know, girl, I don't want to do it. That's the way I'm lying, girl. That's the way I'm lying. I'm lying, girl. I just had to get that one in. Okay? That was Kelly. See, Kelly tried to go there. Charlie, leave me alone. Okay? Okay. Kelly tried to go there, but then she said abort mission. Because she tried to go there with Kelly. She tried to go there with Angela. And Angela said, let me get this bitch up off me. Angela said, let me get this bitch up off me. And she went there about the landlord. And so Kelly tried to dress it up as punk puss. Put a P in the chat if you got punk puss from Kelly. Thank you, YDKL. She backpedal. How the song about Lil Jon say? You quick to back down. She said, you don't know nothing about my lease, Officer Kelly trying to butter her up. Officer Oakley trying to butter her up. Because she didn't think she was going to go there with that lease. She didn't think she was going to go there with that lease. You quick to back down. Don't come over here playing with me, baby. Don't come over here playing with me. And Angela said, no, bitch, I'm going forward. This is front pedaling. Angela said, you don't have a house or a husband. And so Kelly said, bitch, your husband don't even want to wake up with you in the morning. Can you imagine? Angela said, got up and said, he's outside. He's outside. Okay? And see, this is where Kelly wouldn't be able to play with me. Kelly wouldn't be able to play with me. Because if it come to me and Kelly, and it come to me and Drew, I'm always going down. Take her down. Take her down. This is the thing. Where I'm from, girls like Kelly and Drew will never be able to open their motherfucking mouths. Because you saying that Angela's husband doesn't want to wake up to her. Can I imagine? No, I can't imagine. Because I wake up every morning in a bed with my husband every morning. Baby, I ain't never woke up in no closet. I ain't never woke up in no closet. And when we talk about waking up in the closet, I'm not talking about because I eat pussy. I'm talking about because the nigga put me in the closet. Right? And while we at it, baby, meanwhile, this nigga putting his hands on me. See, one could say that Kelly's husband hated her so much that he hated waking up to her. That's why he was beating her ass and making her sleep in closets. So let's keep it cute. And I'm not trying to make fun of no woman going through abuse. But bitch, you ain't gonna be able to ever read me about my husband. You ain't gonna ever be able to read me about my husband. When you was over there sleeping in closets and getting your motherfucking ass beat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No way. And sorry, we gotta take it there, but
Stop! It ain't no way you can win.
It ain't no way you can win. Keep your mouth shut. You gonna go there with nobody like me, baby, because I'm going there every time. And this was anyone else, if there had been Porsha that was over there sleeping in closets and had been being beat on, y'all would bring it up every episode. Y'all will bring it up every episode. Y'all will go there, but because y'all don't like Angela and Porsha, y'all make it seem like that Kelly is eating when her whole life is a lie. Meanwhile, this nigga putting his hands on me. Thank you for the super chat, Monique King. She said, meanwhile, this nigga putting his hands on me. Kelly and Kelly got something in common. Swear y'all don't know the half of this industry. Let's do this dirty laundry, I hope Shamea got a washer and dryer over there in her home, baby. I hope she got a washer and dryer over there for you, Kelly.
No,
So we can do this dirty laundry, While my sister was on stage, killing it like a motherfucker, I was enraged, killing it like a motherfucker. Don't nobody love you but me, not Shamea, not Kelly, and especially not B. Girl, please. Girl, please. Okay? Ashley said, the lie is that George and Shamea having a sexual relationship. That is a complete lie. And so Angela said, as of today or previously. Okay? And she said, ever. And so Angela said, respectfully, his name precedes you. What he has done in the streets precedes you. So saying anything about it preceded you, and I wasn't trying to disrespect you. So George ended up coming in. Okay? George ended up coming in. And Angela said, I said that you said that when you met her, you said that you had to pay her. Do you remember saying that? George said, I would have never said that because Angela said, you said it at your event. George said, oh. And so Ashley said, even if he said it, he didn't say it in the way that he was trying to get some pussy or he was trying to get some pussy for some money or what did she say? She said, even if he said it, he didn't say it in a way to get some pussy for some money. That's not how he meant it.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Because that's how he described your relationship. That's how he described your relationship. That's definitely how he described your relationship. He said that he said you wasn't nothing but an Uber Eats asshole. You weren't doing nothing but Uber Eats, and he saw you with some shorts on, and he said, I gotta retire her. He said it. He said it. He said it. He said it. And so Cynthia said, so Angela was not lying. Correct. Angela was vindicated, baby. George did say that he said it. That's what Angela said that he said, that he had to pay her for it. George said that Shamea was so fine that he had to pay her. And she asked Shamea, did she fuck George? He asked Shamea, did she fuck George? Okay? And so once they said that Angela, what happened was the line moved. See, the line moved. The line moved, baby. And this is what I don't like about the show is that the girls get to remembering one thing, baby, the line moved. Because Shamea said, I did not fuck George. She seems to, nobody said that you fucked her. She asked you, did you fuck George? Because Shamea is thinking, because they're saying that Angela is vindicated. Angela is vindicated, dumb Doras, because she asked Shamea a question. And she said, because George insinuated that he fucked you by giving you money. She didn't say that she fucked him. She asked him. Shamea is saying, I did not fuck George. Shamea, you need to be upset with George. You need to be upset with George because, in my opinion, to me, don't be talking about or making jokes about my pussy. My mom is already a slam pig. I don't need no more accusations, right? Sarah is already slam pig Sarah, and then you hanging around with Porsha and Dirty Diana. You get what I'm saying? But see, the issue was she was only caught up. She was only interested in getting Angela caught up, that she had no idea that they was going to come in and vindicate Angela. She had no idea that they was going to come in and vindicate Angela. Loser! 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 And while we at it, I think that Charles being in the car made George tell the truth. Because I'm sure that the enforcer was there for backup. Because if he said it at a charity event on the mic, I'm pretty sure Charles was there too. I'm pretty sure Charles was there too, and he didn't want the enforcer to get out the car and get to the truth. He didn't want Charles to get out the car and get to the truth. Okay? So K. Michelle said, please tell these people that your husband didn't fuck Shamea. Okay? She can't tell you whether her husband fucked Shamea or not because she don't even know what he said. Ashley, not the enforcer, baby, that's Charles's name, baby. Charles' name is the enforcer, baby. That's what they called him in the NBA. That's old school. That's old school. That's the enforcer. She didn't want the enforcer to get out the car. Okay? So she can't tell you whether her husband fucked Shamea or not because she don't even know what he said. And my whole thing is they couldn't even come on the show and create a united front on, because Shamea brought them on this show, right? And they couldn't even have a united front and saying that we're going to show this bitch up. We're going to show this bitch up. He came over here and vindicated and Angela. Okay? Shamea said that George didn't say that. He said that Shamea is about her money and you have to pay her. And so Shamea goes on to say, I used to do bonded events. Shamea, stop. Shamea, stop, baby. You are just like Porsha.
Got the pussy for the money. We got the money for the pussy.
You get the pussy for the money. You get the money for the pussy. You just like Porsha. You learn from Slam Pig, Sarah, and Dirty Diana. Y'all learn from the best. Y'all learn from the best. That's how you ended up over there with Gerald. That's how you ended up with Gerald. You trying to clean your slate all of a sudden. Maybe you should have took your ass to WeTV or VH1 or something like that. But we know you, and we know how you roll, and you know how you get down. You trying to make us forget that we didn't see what we've been seeing from you from all these years. We know you. We know you. Okay? Pinky said that, plus George said that he said it. Plus George said that he said it. So how you gonna tell the man what he said? Wait a minute, the boys are straight trolls. If y'all think that flip-flopping as Angela was vindicated, you was on the slow bus for 5 years straight. Angela, just like Drew, like, no, baby, you the slow one, mama. You the slow one, mama. You the slow one, mama. She was vindicated, baby. She was vindicated. The man sat up there and said that he said it. George literally sat up there and said that he said it. George literally got up there and said that he said it. So she was vindicated. The man is sitting up here telling you that he said it. But we the ones that was on the slow bus for 5 years. And let me say this, baby. I'd rather be on the slow bus for 5 years than a lifetime. I'd rather be on the slow bus for 5 years than a lifetime. How was your van doing? Oh, please. Okay? So, Pinky said that George looked like he paid for the pussy. Okay? K. Michelle said that after seeing that po-ass Tinkerbell and George, their relationship is about money because there's no way that bald-headed pudgy man, that she loved that bald-headed pudgy man. Or she with that bald-headed pudgy man because she loved him. Because it ain't enough love in the world. Okay, Michelle?
Bitch, you better be joking.
Bitch, you better be joking. You better be joking. Baby, we seen Dr. Castaigne. We look at Dr. Castaigne, K. Michelle. We can see your man. Baby, there ain't no love in the world for you and that man. And we know that you don't love him. We know that you don't love him. Okay? And this is the thing. George pays for the pussy because that's what he said about his wife. I showed y'all the clip before, right? I'm sure that he said it about Shamea. He said that he said it, right? And just to think that they came on this show for Shamea to catch Angela in a lie when she was telling the truth. And then the cast, they invited Shamea on. Shamea invited these people on this show to catch Angela in a lie. Angela was actually vindicated, and the cast ended up dragging them. The cast ended up dragging them. Just like the Godfather Phaedra said, baby, the grave that you build for me, you better build too so you can build one for yourself. Because that's exactly what they did. Okay? Phaedra said, can we agree to table this? Angela said, every time we agree to table something and try to rebuild, I get ambushed. Shamea said, I would love to get there, but she basically just said that I'm going to stab her in the back. I'm not calling anyone asking them for tea on y'all. Angela said, I didn't call, baby. I walked next door. Okay? So they ended up going to go try the word vindicated. Vindicated memes. Words used to mean something. The man that's literally sitting up here said that he said it. That's what vindication means. Where she asked her, she said that George implied that he slept with you. George said that he gave you some money. That Shamea was so fine, I had to pay her. And she asked Shamea, did she sleep with him? That's vindication. That's vindication. That's vindication. So they get to go playing Guess Who's Bum. Dr. Castaigne is screaming, go Phaedra, go Phaedra. K. Michelle say, you like older women. You like older women. Jarvis say, she's trying to say that you be in a nursing home. You a shit starter. So Jarvis seemed a little cool. He may not be married, but he got some hoes. Right? He may not be married, but he got some hoes. Let me tell you something. Ain't no way that this man spent $70,000 on some teeth and he's not showing up on this camera. Right? If he's not showing up on this camera, it's because he probably got somebody else. Watch what I tell you. We're going to find out he probably got somebody else hiding somewhere. He may not be married, but he probably got a long list of hoes. But my whole thing is, what is he doing with Kelly? Okay? What is he doing with Kelly? Okay? I was kind of trying to see, I was trying to see the face because we could see the eyes a little bit. From what I could see, he dark skinned, unless he had some over the eyes. From what I see, he wasn't the man that was standing behind her at that game because he didn't look that wide. Okay? So they ended up playing the game, Guess Who's Bum? So we got to match the bum to the body. Okay? The first ass, I knew it was Pinky. It was a fat ass, right? But it wasn't a fat ass like P-H-A-T fat, like Fat Beach. Remember the movie Fat Beach? It wasn't fat like that. It was fat like Mother Love. It was fat like Mother Love. So I knew that was Pinky's ass. Okay? The second ass was bad built. The second ass was bad built. So it had to be either Drew's or Kelly's. Okay? It ended up being Kelly's. Okay? Then we got ass number 3. It was another bad built ass. So it had to be Drew's because she's the only other bad built one in the group. And Gerald ended up interrupting. And he said, you know, he wanted to take the ladies outside for a special surprise. Okay? He wanted to take the ladies outside for a special surprise. Okay? Thank you for the super chat, Brian. He said, boy, people don't be paying attention to what's being said. If they don't like someone, they will agree with anything against that person. Brian, I done been here for a couple of years now, baby. I know it, baby. The thing is, the people don't know how to be objective, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm a true, baby. I'm always gonna tell you what I've seen on the screen. Period. Okay? Even if it's against my fave, I'm gonna always tell you what I've seen on the screen. You know, some stuff can be, if the man is sitting up here telling you that he said it, I don't know what else to say. Okay? So child, they go outside. Terry was outside. Baby, Terry was outside with a horse. And Drew is trying to act surprised. Now, Terry is the man that Drew is supposed to be dating. And Drew is trying to act surprised. Okay? Now, y'all want me to believe that Drew didn't know that this man was going to be there with Renee. Right? She's dressed as Beyonce for Cowboy Carter. And Terry shows up with Renee. And Drew don't know that he's supposed to be outside with Renee.
Playing in my mother face. I hate that.
I hate that shit. I hate that shit. Beyonce dropped Cowboy Carter, and she named the horse Renee. And now all of a sudden Drew show up as Beyonce, and Terry come through with Renee. Turns out, because you know Drew is a one-trick pony. Turns out this is the same man that Nene was sleeping with. Remember the one that Nene was sleeping with? Remember Nene got caught over there with one of them young heads? One of them YNs, is what y'all call them? And she fell asleep around a man and he was taking pictures. It was all over the internet. Yes, it's the same man. So this is a common thing for Drew. She like to use other people, men, as her storyline. Right? First she used Dennis as a storyline. Now you got Terry over here. And you and Nene not nowhere near similar. And my thing is this with Drew. The fact that he was even with Nene, you weren't even supposed to entertain this man. You as much of a whore as Porsha is. Nene wasn't married to him. But why would you even entertain this man, being that he was on the same show of the same franchise as an OG from this show? Whether you and Nene was on the show at the same time or not, whether he was on the show with Nene or not, just the fact that she was associated with this man is too many niggas in Atlanta for you to be over here with this man. Drew is whack and lame, and that's why she will always be nobody Drew. She will always be nobody Drew. And that was the end of the episode. That was the end of the episode, okay? Angela was vindicated, baby. Angela was vindicated. Angela was vindicated. Okay? And I know that the haters are mad, but baby, she was vindicated. The man came down and said that I said it. The man came in and said that I said it. I don't know what else to do, baby. I don't know what else to do. You supposed to put your panties up and go, not lay all up. You supposed to put your panties on and go, not lay all up. Right. Gerald was tired of the stupid game. Good boy, your memory is excellent. Yes, it is. That man passed around is a storyline on RHOC. This man passed around is a storyline. Oh, I didn't know. Gerald was embarrassed. Give us the shout out, the shouting clip, good boy. Let me find it. Give me 1 second. Well, I'm here, but let me see. Because she definitely was vindicated, and he do deserve a praise dance. It do deserve a praise dance. It do deserve it. It do deserve a praise dance. So hold on. She was vindicated, baby. She was vindicated. Girl, anything showing up with Shamea is a lost cause, baby. Get rid of it. It's a lost cause. It's a lost cause. Let me see. She was vindicated and the girls can't take it. I'm so confusion. The girl was vindicated. The man literally sat up here and said that I said it. I did say it. That's why they said she was vindicated. But if the people saying that she vindicated, they delusional. Make it make sense. Vindicated, baby. Vindicated. The girl asked Shamea, did she sleep with George? And she said, no, I don't have to sleep to the top like you do. And I told y'all, when Shamea said at that table, this girl accused me of sleeping with a man, and I told y'all when she said it, she didn't accuse you of sleeping with nobody, baby. She asked you a question. I said it. Go back and watch my review. If you're going to say what I said, say what the fuck I said. Don't put nothing extra on it. You can say that I implied it, but I asked you a question. And that's not the same vindicated as Karen Hughie. It's not. Thank you, Taneezy J. Yes, I did. Did I? Yes. Yes, I did. Good boy, Angela wasn't vindicated. Angela was bending words. No, she was not. No, she wasn't Russell. You sure? I know I did. She accused her of sleeping with the Hawks, but that wasn't what she had the issue with. That's not what, see, this is what I say about the line be moving. Bless Jess. The only reason why Ashley and George was there was to catch her up in the lie about sleeping with George. That was the only reason why they was there. They had nothing to do with the Hawks. Bless Jess. They had nothing to do with the Hawks. Thank you for the super chat, Riri. And if we talking about the Hawks, if we talking about the Hawks, notice we're gonna see what happened at the reunion with the cease and desist. We're gonna see what happened at the reunion with the cease and desist. But she said that she had been told that the girl had been sleeping with the Hawks. And so we could dig that up too. I don't think that Shamea want to get down like that though. Thank you for the super chat, Riri. She said, Big Ange vindicated. Ashley is a loser looking for camera time. And Shamesi wouldn't gave up the cat to the green bread George for a check. She would have gave it up to her. That's the only reason why she over there giving it up. That's the only reason why she giving it up. Angela asked if she fucked George after she implied the girl was selling puss. She knew what she was doing. She did ask her a question. She asked her, you right, and you right, Ali. She did ask her a question. After she implied, yes, because she been hanging with Porsha. She been hanging with Porsha, and her mama is Slam Pig Sarah.
Got the pussy for the money. We got the money for the pussy.
Yes. 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 Okay? But y'all, that's all I got for this episode. It was a great episode. It wasn't a good episode. It wasn't a good episode. But I can't wait till tomorrow because we're gonna go on Patreon, and I think I'm gonna drop the link tomorrow because I really want to have a conversation. I really want to have a conversation. But see, the thing is, y'all don't be knowing how to act. Y'all don't be knowing how to act. Okay, let me see what y'all got to say before I get up out of here. Shamea done UF Big P don't want to. Shamea F U Big P. The main problem is that Angela insinuated when she spoke. Angela likes to imply and play on words. Although Angela didn't say it outright, she is annoying with this play on words. I miss RHOA. Johnny Angel, she asked the question though, baby. She asked the question. It was thank you. Thank ya. It was a good, it was an okay episode. But the season finale, I'm not trying to be funny. Don't nobody care about nobody Drew and K. Michelle. Don't nobody care about nobody Drew or K. Michelle. I don't want to see them on at the end of the episode. Angela asked the question. She did. She did. Mm-hmm. Where was the cease and desist? Where was the cease and desist when Porsha accused? When the Porsha said that Shamea was kissing Candy in the club. Where was it? It was implied. It was asked. It was asked, but Angela was vindicated. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Yes, Yvette. Thank you for the super chat, Lexi Lane 2631. Gary Frugal, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Angela knew what asking the question would imply, though. Yes, she did, but that still doesn't take away that I asked the question, baby. It still doesn't take away that I asked the question. I asked you a question. I asked you a question. You a whore. You a whore. Just like your mama. Thank you for the super chat, Brian. She said Shamea bent the words in the situation. No, baby, Shamea was called out about it because she's worried about her image. She wants to be seen as this good church girl that grew up, that wasn't out there doing the same thing that Porsha was doing, and she worried about her image, and she went ahead and she threw that on herself because she actually answered the question. And I told y'all when she said, this girl accused, I didn't accuse you of nothing. I asked you a question, baby. I asked you a question. Sorry. Okay? Thank you for all the wedding congratulations. Richie, you got me. Oh, Richie Lepley. Oh, my God. All right, Miracle. All right, Miracle. I believe in miracles. And I believe in miracles. Patreon is for us to act up. Oh, no, it's not, baby. It's not for us to act up. It's for us to get, it's for us to really talk. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But all right, y'all. Oh. But y'all, thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support. And I will see y'all later. Adios.
Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it.